I stood in the shadowed corner of the bustling gallery, my heart pounding like a war drum, watching my wife, Elena, laugh with a man I'd never seen before. His hand lingered on her arm just a second too long, and her eyes sparkled in a way I hadn't seen in months. The art event she'd organized was her crowning achievement. Paintings splashed across white walls, champagne flutes clinking under soft lights, but all I could focus on was that touch. I'd shown up unannounced, flowers in hand, hoping to surprise her after a rough week. Instead, suspicion clawed at my gut. Was this paranoia, or had our perfect life started cracking? Elena and I had been married for 8 years, building a world together brick by brick. She was the ambitious curator, always chasing the next exhibit, while I managed a quiet accounting firm, content in her shadow. I loved her fire, the way she'd light up rooms with her passion for art. Lately, though, that fire felt distant. She'd come home late from meetings, her phone buzzed with texts she'd silence quickly. "Just work stuff, Mark," she'd say, kissing my cheek absently. I'd nod, pushing down the unease, telling myself it was the stress of her big event. But denial is a fragile shield, and tonight it was shattering. As the crowd milled about, I watched her from afar. The man, tall, sharp-suited, with a smug grin, leaned in close, whispering something that made her blush. She glanced around, her eyes skipping over my hiding spot, and tucked a strand of hair behind her ear, a nervous habit I knew too well. My mind raced back to the first clue. Weeks ago, I'd found a receipt in her purse for a hotel lunch, one she hadn't mentioned. "Oh, that was with a donor," she'd explained smoothly when I asked. I believed her then, or wanted to. Love makes you blind, doesn't it? But now, seeing them together, the pieces clicked like a locked tumbler falling into place. I sipped my stolen champagne, the bubbles turning sour in my mouth. Memories flooded me. Our wedding on that rainy beach, promising forever. The miscarriage 2 years and that left us both hollow, clinging to each other. The way she'd curl into me at night, whispering dreams of a family. Had that all been real? Or was I just a safe harbor while she sailed toward excitement? Anger simmered beneath the hurt, but I held back, needing proof. Suspicion without evidence is poison, and I wasn't ready to drink it yet. Elena excused herself from the group, heading toward the back room. The man followed a minute later, casual as if it were coincidence. My pulse thundered. I weaved through the guests, apologies tumbling from my lips, until I reached the hallway. Voices murmured from behind a half-closed door. Her laugh, soft and intimate. I pushed it open quietly, the flowers wilting in my grip. There they were in the dim storage light, surrounded by stacked canvases. He had her backed against the wall, his lips on hers, her hands in his hair. Time froze. My world tilted, the betrayal hitting like a gut punch. Elena's eyes flew open, meeting mine over his shoulder. She shoved him away, her face crumpling in horror. "Mark." "Oh, God, no." The man spun, surprise flickering to arrogance. "Who the hell are you?" "Her husband." I spat, voice steady despite the storm inside. The flowers dropped to the floor, petals scattering like broken promises. Elena stepped forward, tears streaming. "Mark, please, it's not what—" "Don't—" I cut her off, the word sharp as a blade. Heartbreak clawed at my throat, but anger fueled me. "How long, Elena? How many lies?" She sank to her knees, sobbing. "A month. Just a stupid mistake. He's a sponsor. It started as flirting. I swear I was going to end it." Her voice broke, raw and desperate. The man edged toward the door, but I blocked him with a glare. "Get out. Now." He slunk away, leaving us in the wreckage. Elena clutched my leg, her makeup smearing. "I love you, Mark. Please, don't leave me. I was lonely. You've been so distant with work." Distant? The accusation stung. I'd been grinding overtime to support her dreams, thinking we were a team, but her words unearthed my own guilt. Nights I'd chosen spreadsheets over date nights, assuming she understood. Was this partly my fault? No. Betrayal wasn't shared blame. Trust shattered like glass, and you can't glue it back without scars. I knelt, lifting her chin, forcing her to meet my eyes. "Our marriage ends here." The words tore from me. Final as a slammed door, she crumbled completely then, collapsing into heaving sobs, her body shaking like a leaf in wind. No, Mark, please. I'll do anything. Therapy, whatever. Don't throw us away. I wanted to hold her, to erase the pain, but the image of that kiss burned in my mind. Suspicion had given way to certainty, denial to devastation. You already did, I whispered, standing. Walking away felt like ripping out my own heart, but staying would mean living a lie. Outside, the night air hit me cold. I wandered the streets, replaying every moment. The subtle clues I'd ignored. Her new perfume, the locked phone, the way she'd pull away from my touch. Anger faded to a deep, aching sorrow. Elena wasn't a monster. She was human, flawed, seeking validation I hadn't provided. But understanding didn't mend the break. Our love had been real, once, but betrayal poisoned it. Days blurred into weeks. She called endlessly, begging forgiveness. I filed for divorce, each signature a fresh wound. In quiet moments, I reflected on us, two people who'd grown apart, one who strayed. Heartbreak taught me that trust is fragile, but so is a human spirit. It bends, breaks, but maybe rebuilds. As I signed the final papers, closure settled like dusk. Elena would heal, find her way. And me? I'd learned to love again, wiser, guarded. But tonight, under the stars, I allowed myself one last tear for what we lost.